first impression is the last impression. Does this saying make sense in IELTS speaking test? Yes, it does. Psychologically, the IELTS test taker, or rather anybody, has 10 to 20 seconds to judge an object or a person and formulate a judgment in the mind. So when you enter the speaking test, the area where the examiner is sitting, it is where your introduction, the way you carry yourself, is the time where the judgment has been formed. So these initial minutes are very crucial, which means your introduction in the speaking test is really crucial to decide your score. Let's move forward in this speaking module, and before that, subscribe my channel and show support. The first few minutes of your speaking test could also be taken as an interview. So usually the examiner has a set of questions that are asked in the IELTS test. I'll take you across all the questions one by one, but there are not many questions, but you have to be prepared what you need to answer for those four to five set of questions. The first question comes up is how to pronounce your name. Now, the examiner has your name on her sheet or his sheet, but what he or she is asking is how do you pronounce it? Make sure that you do not elaborate this. This is a very basic question. You have to just say your name, you have to call it loud, which means just say, I am Akriti Bhalla, or say, it's Akriti Bhalla. That's it. Or just say out your name. For example, you're Elizabeth McQueen. That's it. Coming to the next question. The next common question, the second question is, where do you live? Or rephrased that as, what is your hometown? Or rephrased as, which is your hometown? Do not get confused if you are a native to some other place and you are currently living in some other city. Do not think which city I should say. The question doesn't revolve around this. You do not need to be accurate in your facts. What you're supposed to do is you have to be confident and spontaneous so that there is honesty in whatever you say. Your statement should be, I live in Mumbai. It is the place where I was born and brought up. That's it. Keep it simple, but try to elaborate it a little bit more. Now, what happens in IELTS speaking test is you start with one question and the subsequent questions are related to that one question many a times. So now I am elaborating this question of hometown a little more, which the examiner will do. So be prepared. The question could be now, do you enjoy living in your city? Here the answer goes, yes, I really like living in Mumbai. I enjoy the food and the weather. The weather is very pleasant throughout the year. I also like the festival celebration that people do, coming together and having good time. So you can shorten it up or elaborate it a little bit more, but make sure you use 2 to 3 good points of your city. The examiner wants to know what you have. Why do you like the city? He is not interested in knowing whether you like it or not. He wants to know why do you like it. So elaborate it more. The next question that I come up across, which even I was questioned, is which kind of house do you prefer? Now this is a little different, but I involve this set of questions in the introduction part only because it talks about where do you live exactly, or which kind of house do you live. So it is pertaining to your personal information. The examiner is wanting to know how much you are aware about the different kinds of houses. So you have to be prepared with the terminology, which is houses could be like, you can use the term as accommodation, flat, apartment, bungalow, studio apartment, flat, flat as I mentioned. So these are 3 to 4 terminologies you must be clear with. You can say, I live in an apartment, but in my home city or hometown, I own a bungalow and I live there at times during the year with my family. It is spacious and very comfortable. So you see, I did not just answer saying that I live in a flat, apartment, floor, or a bungalow. I elaborated it as to where my family lives and what is the good point of living in that kind of house. Okay, so till now we have covered two kind of questions. One was your name, pertaining to your name. Second was your hometown, house, and everything related to the place where you live. Coming to the third segment, that is depending on your personal information, which is your occupation or profession. These are job related questions and there are like 1 to 2 questions. So let's begin with this. The question says, what are you doing currently? Are you pursuing education or you're working somewhere? If you're a working class, you can say that I'm a marketing by profession. I'm currently working at XYZ company in Gurgaon or in Mumbai, whichever place you are living in, wherever you are working. Furthermore, you can say, I enjoy developing or curating content, making advertisements, and handling the role of client servicing. So here you can elaborate your job profile. If you are a student, you can easily say that I'm studying at Delhi University, I'm good at maths and accounting, hence I'm doing a course called BCom Honors or a course called Economic Honors. And then you can elaborate those subjects or your interest in those subjects. So that's all. There were like 4 to 5 questions that generally examiner asks you. It is now not mandatory that you will be facing all these questions, but for sure at least 1 or 2 will be asked. So you have to be prepared on these 3 to 4 questions, 4 to 5 questions that I have listed in this video. Now use my answers as a template. You can fill in your answers in that, but the statements could remain more or less the same. Just ensure you're confident, you're spontaneous, you're not pausing in between, you're not taking too much time or stammering. Just think and then speak. Do not take too much time for thinking also. If you have any queries, write to me at akriti.bhalla10@gmail.com and share your feedback in the comment section of this video. Stay tuned for more content.